Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Tara, and today we're going to be doing a budget with me for the second paycheck of November. A little background about me: I am 33, single, and own my own home. I do not have any debt. I decided to start zero budgeting for two reasons. One is to more accurately track the inflow and outflow of my money. Seems like you can get a lot more accurate assessment of exactly how much is coming in and how much is going out when you're doing the zero base every single month. And then second reason is to prioritize savings for long-term investments. My hope is someday to have saved up enough and invested enough to be able to replace my income and become financially independent. I'm excited to break down my pay for the second half of November with you, so let's go ahead and get started. This is for the second half of the month of November, so this is for the 16th through the 30th. I have to turn this sideways so I can write a little bit better. I get paid twice a month. It's $2,500 for the month, so each time is $1,250. However, this is the first month that it was actually $2,500. It used to be a little bit less. So my first paycheck, I only allocated half of what it used to be. So this time it's actually a little bit more than that. $1,250. It's $1,375. And then other income of $608, and that totals to $1,983. Monthly bills: most of my monthly bills actually come out the first half of the month, so the only ones I have for this period is Evergy, which is my heating. That comes out the 18th and is $46. And then both my car and home insurance come out same time through the same company on the 22nd. That one is $163. Those are the only two bills I have for this period, but I forgot on the first one, my water and sewer. I forgot that I have to pay an extra little fee to be able to pay online. So I need to stuff another $1 into that envelope this time. That all totals up to $210. So if you take total income minus my bill total, what's left over is $1,773. Next, we'll actually do the daily living. These are the envelopes that I actually stuff and take with me most days if I'm going out shopping or anything. This is my groceries and other household expenses. I'm gonna do $25 for that. Eating out, we're gonna do $80. I like to track how much I spend on going to a bar, having a drink with the girls, anything like that. I like to separate that out to know exactly how much I'm spending, which is probably too much, but you gotta have fun sometimes. So this one's getting $45. Entertainment. This month I'm actually, not this month, this period I'm going to be stuffing a little bit extra, actually an extra $100, because I want to buy tickets to go see Joe Rogan. He's coming to town at the beginning of December, so I wanted to buy tickets for that. So I know it's going to be a little more than normal this time around. So it's normally $45, or it's usually $40, something around there. And the tickets are just over $100 with taxes. So we're going to do $145 for that. For gas, I still have a little bit left over in my cash envelope, so I'm only gonna add 20 to it. And then miscellaneous, for anything that doesn't really fit into these categories, we're gonna put $10. So the total for all of that is $325. I don't like the layout of this particular template. I'd like to move it around because I want to do my bills first and then things that I'm going to need to spend second, followed by savings and sinking funds. I don't exactly like how this is set up. I need to make my own. I just haven't yet. So we're kind of going to skip around. From here, we're going to take this total minus the 325, and that is 1448. Next, we're going to do savings, and this is long-term savings. First, we'll do car, and this is saving up in the future for a new car, any car maintenance, literally anything that has to do with my vehicle. I just add to this, and over time it builds. We're going to add $25. Same thing with house. This is anything related to house repair, furniture, decor, saving up for potentially moving eventually. Anything along those lines goes in here. We're gonna put $50. And then retirement. I'm self-employed, so I don't have like a specific retirement plan, so I have to be very diligent about saving money for retirement, and I want to put as much money into this as I possibly can because like I said, I'd like to become financially independent someday. So we're going to put $500 in for this paycheck. So the total for that is $575. We're going to take the total from down here, 1448 minus the 575 is 873. And then lastly, we're going to do sinking funds. For this, I have property taxes to save up for. I pay twice a year, which that's actually coming up. This time around is going to be $116. Save up for dental. Since I don't have dental insurance, I pay for everything out of pocket, so I try and get a little cushion going for that. I'm going to put $17. Personal spending, I'm gonna get 25. Gifts, I'm trying to boost this one up since Christmas is coming, and I'm probably going to be buying gifts over the next couple weeks, so I'm gonna put $100 into that. Beauty, we're gonna put $110. And that's getting a little extra boost because I notice online some places are, doing Black Friday deals. You can buy gift cards, buy one, get one, or, for a big discount. So I'm going to try and stock up on some things that I would normally use throughout the year. So I'm going to put a little extra into that this time. Recreation is going to get 15. Frank, that is my cat. He is gonna get $10 this time around. Health, we're gonna put $50 in, and then vacation is going to get 80. So the total for that, all the sinking funds, is 523. And then the leftover from savings minus 523 is 350. So this is my end total, which needs to be zero if we're doing a zero-based budget. So I think I'm going to make a new sinking fund because I want to get a new mattress. The one I have is old and it's kind of hurting my back. So I want to buy a new one. So I think I'm just going to put this extra 350 into that and make a new envelope for it. So we'll say mattress and put 350 into it, and that'll cross these out. And so now we're at zero. So I need to go to the bank and pull out this $1,983. I do stuff my monthly bills and then this at the end of the month gets redeposited back into the bank to replenish those funds for what was pulled out throughout the month. But I just like having everything pulled out so I can see exactly where everything's going, how much I have, how much I'm spending on certain things. So that's how I do it. I know some people think that's too tedious to go back and forth between the bank, but I live pretty close to the bank and it doesn't bother me. So what we're going to do now is figure out what denominations we need for each category here to be able to pull out of the bank. So I'm just going to put this to the side here a little bit and then go through and figure out specifically what bills I want for each category. So now we just tally up each category here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the dollar amount under so I can figure it all up, make sure I'm getting what I need from the bank. And then if I add all of these up, I've already calculated it. It does equal the 1983, which is what we need to pull from the bank, so that matches up. Now I'm just going to grab a sticky note here. This I can just take to the bank really easily, give to the teller, tell them exactly what I want. Alright, so I'm going to take this to the bank and go get the cash, and we'll be doing a cash envelope stuffing video here coming up. So if you'd like to see that, go ahead, click subscribe, leave any comments, questions down in the comment box. I appreciate everybody watching, and I hope to see you back. Thanks, guys.